it? Who keeps shouting out numbers when we start?
21.
Okay, so
190.
So there we go. Yeah, hi. So hello everyone. It's great to see you. Hope to find you well. And oh, Topsy. Oh, Topsy's down here, and he's got somebody's given him a finger.
Hey.
So Topsy wants you to pull his finger. Or failing that, Topsy wants you to use your finger to actually press that like button, and don't forget to share us to social media and subscribe to the channel. That's right. Now, Topsy, come on now. So, I wish somebody hadn't given Topsy a finger. So, a big hello to Valleys56XX, Dave, Leslie Gilpin Railways, Patrick Ling, Mike Lane, TT1 Reading, Warbler Productions, AD Bullen, Frustrated Ape, Rubus's Trains and Travels, Hillside Junction, Leslie Gilpin Railways, Peter Jackson, Chipley Heath, Yaharic, Flymo Chairman 1, I hope you're feeling better. Sorry to hear that you weren't so great earlier on. Tom Marshall, Buggle Skelly Station. Yes, we've got a special announcement from yourself. We'll be going into that in a moment. We've got Nick at Bletchley High Level. Hello to you, JTG Werewolf. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase. Always great to see you. Robert Becking. RG Models 86, Harry Sedgwick. 060 Trains. Thunderblade 989 says hello everyone, watching while I run my new buck jumper.
Nice.
I've got a buck jumper going round as well. They are good. Look out for the review on Friday.
You've got a jug bumper.
Yes, we could have a contender for Model of the Year. You heard it here first.
We could have. We don't necessarily, but we could have.
Yeah. So we're here. We've got all the gang. We've got Topsy. We've got Gronksy. We've got Gandalf. And we've got Simon the Clown Horn. Wendigo Express says, oops, wrong account. Hello, Jenny. Big hello to you. Simon Pitcher says, good to see you all. Hope everyone is well. It's been so hot here in the UK.
It has.
Unbelievably hot. But it appears as though it might be getting a bit cooler. So thankfully we are back up in the loft. And I think first of all, we should roll VT. We should roll VT.
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So there we go. A huge thank you to TMC, the Model Centre, for helping us keep the lights on and keep you guys entertained with the Monday Club live.
What's that? Turn the lights off.
What? Hey, what? Hey! Wait, oh! But I would like to mention that TMC does have a flash sale on with an extra 10% off. So that's today only. So basically after the streams, take a little time to go over to themodelcentre.com/bargains. And they've got a code that you can use on checkout, NAP10. So that's NAP10. That's all as one thing. And that gives you an extra discount at the checkout. So they've got some great models in there. And actually, the Bachmann 00 gauge Class 24O at £129.50, and the Bachmann 00 gauge Class 37O at £149.50 are my top pick of the bargain. So do find some time to go and check them out. Sale on until 1 minute to midnight. So you heard it here, probably about 3rd or 4th, because I'm sure they'll have posted that up online. But do check that out. Cymru Rails, great to see you. DJK 666. Summer Breeze Model Railway, John and Holly. Dave Holloway. Zantec, Enwin's Models, Lifestyle Unleashed. So we got a lot of great people in the chat. And John Wildebohr says, what's your favourite diesel loco, Jen? Oh, see, people think it's a Gronk, basically a Class 08 shunter. I don't know, the Hellion Class 02 is definitely up there, but Old Faithful, the Bachmann Class 03 shunter, definitely scores high. Daryl Lewis says, my buck jumper is amazing, next level. Yeah, I've just finished filming my review video today, actually, and it's well worth watching. It's going to be coming out on Friday this week. Now,
does that mean I have to edit it?
Yes, right. So
this is terrible. Make me do work.
We have a new announcement from Buggle Skelly Station. So I see Tom Marshall is in. We're just queuing up some photographs, and if anybody is interested in this all new product, head on over to Buggle Skelly Station. And it's buggleskellystation, all one word, .com. We will put that link in the chat. But I'm going to bring it up. It's Bob Symes. Oh, yes. Model railway legend. In fact, this guy was a legend far further than what most people realise. He was an incredible guy. Very varied career. We know him from his love of model railways and railways in general, where he was a huge advocate for the hobby through the 70s, 80s. And now, for the first time, Bob Symes will be available in miniature to add into your layout, courtesy of Buggle Skelly Station.
Jen, we need one to go in the group with all the people chatting.
We do. We need him. We need him.
So we've got two different versions, talking and holding a microphone.
Yeah. So this is perfect. And actually, what I would say is, if you pair him up with the Prizer film crew, then you can have the guy filming him as well. So just putting that out there. Definitely these look great.
Or, if you were to get the Model U version of me, I could be filming for your YouTube channel.
Could well be. Tom Marshall, Buggle Skelly Station, you're absolutely welcome. So I will let the Cupboard Monkey share that in the chat. But yeah, RG Models 86 says, Bob Symes is an absolute legend. Is there more than one picture here, Zoe, or is it just the one?
It's multiples.
So it's close-ups. And these are nicely painted
it shows
as well.
Just how much detail Tom's got in his modelling.
I'm assuming that you paint them yourselves. I don't know whether Tom, I'm sure he'll enlighten us, whether this will be available painted or for yourself to paint. It's not desperately difficult to paint them up, but these do look great. An amazing likeness, and of course, yes, available in all scales. JTG Werewolf says, Bob Symes, legend. Absolutely. Yeah. I think we need to add him to well, it's like, we call it Media Corner. I think, Bob Symes predated YouTube.
He's a YouTuber from before YouTube. He's like the OG.
Yeah, he's like grandfather YouTube. Now, I'm going to
think about his style of videos, from what I saw, it's very much like what some of the, how can I put it, more laid-back gents on YouTube talking about their favourite aspects of the hobby.
Yeah, he's like the original Charlie at Chadwick Model Railways.
I was trying not to say a name because I couldn't remember his name, but yes, he's like the original Charlie. That's what I'm saying. He's the YouTuber before YouTube.
And that's what I think Charlie at Chadwick Model Railway is our spiritual successor on YouTube. Have you got a drinking problem? She's just poured drink from a can all down her front. It's most amusing. I wish I'd had a camera.
The opening was at a different angle to what I expected.
And Tom Marshall Buggle Skelly Station says he was also in the Navy, like Charlie. Yeah, the guy was a war hero, and he's very, very modest. So I think most people didn't actually realise just how much of an absolute stone-cold hero Bob Symes was. But this is an opportunity to have him on your layout, and no layout could be complete without your very own miniature Bob Symes.
I think we're going to have to get one. I'll paint it myself.
Absolutely. So there we go. Right, I've pressed the button. There we go. It's come up. So we've got a few newcomers. Machine NZ. It says, morning to you both, a degree of lateness.
There you go.
Bob Symes is available unpainted or hand-painted in all major modelling scales from 1 to 160 up to 1 to 12. 1
in 12.
1 in 12. And prices start at £5 each, unpainted. And yeah, I think he's a hero of a lot of people, including the video series How to Build a Model Railway and a line-side look at model railways. And I think he's definitely been a big influence on so many people. So there you are. It was announced today, so really, really happy to be able to show you this new product. And tell
Proper top bloke.
Top bloke, yes. Total chaff, yes. Absolutely.
There we go.
So there we go. But we've got a few new... hold on, where's my...
What's wrong? What have you lost?
Gandalf, come on, you're slacking.
I wasn't slacking. I was waiting for you to stop talking. I know
you've been waiting a while.
It causes me to fall asleep, but you do talk for quite a while. A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Yeah, and of course, Ben Davis, absolutely. A new OO gauge tooling announcement coming from Sonic Models and Rails of Sheffield tomorrow. So I'm guessing this is something that it's not just a re-livery of something that's been previously announced. So I know we've got another run of the really popular A5 tank locomotives. There's the LBSCR Mogul, which is forthcoming from them. My guess, and I don't know, right? I've not been I've not had shared with me a press release or anything, but I do wonder whether it might be a Z-Class 080 tank. I think that would be an amazing choice. Having done the LBSCR Mogul, well, it's forthcoming. That strikes me as being one of the most asked for models. What?
It's the A5, half the size of the A4.
Funnily enough, yes. No, you jest. But actually, compared to the A4 and its tender, the A5 could well be half the size. It isn't. I don't know. I'm just making it up.
I'm going to go and get some paints. We're going to finish off YouTuber Corner.
DJ Sarah Hall says, Charlie seems to bang his head and hot glue himself mostly. Oh, but
to be fair,
Charlie is a
possible.
legend. And Santec says, just ordered Bob's. That's the Bob Symes. Rubster's Trains and Travels. Yeah, the A5 Pacific. I did do a review on them. They got the second release run of those coming out. Tim Masler says, hi Jenny, I hope you're both well. Thank you so much. I was just wondering if I could get your advice on purchasing an A4. My father-in-law is after a DCC A4 in 00, if possible, the Mallard. I would say New Tool Hornby. They retooled it, I think, in about 2008. So what you want is the ones that have the all-new tooled about them. So they will be DCC ready, steer well clear of anything that's not DCC ready. And you want to make sure that the tender doesn't have that big chunky goalpost coupling stuck to the back, which will also have like a trailing bogie on the tender. Forget about that. That is what is now referred to as the railroad tooling. It's not for ish, not for you. So what you want is any of the newer Hornby tooling. They're all good. Hornby has updated it over the years. Mallard has been available on and off, but also Bachmann have done a DCC ready version. Now this is important. It must be the DCC ready, and I don't mean somebody's converted it to DCC. I mean you need the one that came from Bachmann, DCC ready. And they're also okay if you can get them at the right price. But your best bet is the Hornby A4, but it must be the new tooled example. And what once you see the difference between that and the older tooling, there's no going back. 3B Rails says evening, hope all is well. It's great to see you. SHGP Media says evening all. I think that I'm going to have to...
It's all right, I'm already here.
Oh, Gandalf must
A
have...
Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Now, Tim Maslin, I think it's either Guillemot or Golden Plover has turned up, the new tooling from Hornby, and they're sub £100. I'm not quite sure how it all pans out, but there's certain identities that seem to go for quite a cheap price, and then others go for a huge amount. And I don't know whether there's a marked difference in the numbers that Hornby made, but Golden Plover and Guillemot seem to always come up and always be sub £100. Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, yes, the 16-ton mineral train is being pulled by the buck jumper. Now, there's no witchcraft about that. It really is pulling that full train. The haulage capacity on that is pretty much one of the best 060s that I've seen on the market by far. It's completely unfazed. There's no hint of slippage. So when it comes round, you'll be able to see, I think it's something like 26 wagons, something like that. It really is, pretty good. Ormsthorpe and Brackenby says, hi Jen, I saw your BBC article on the North Norfolk Hunslet. Now, I wish I could take credit for that, and I'm not one for making out that I've done things in the media that I haven't. That's not me. There is another Jennifer Kirk. I think she works for BBC Look East or something. It's not me. Can't take credit for that. But yeah, interesting story. Now, I do know one of the people who was involved in rescuing that locomotive. So really, really good on them.
Is this a Sarah O'Connor situation?
Or the Sarah Brown. There's quite a few. Jennifer Kirk, it turns out, is not exactly an unusual name.
No.
So,
there's a woman called Sarah O'Connor.
Yeah.
And she once tweeted that an industrial robot had killed someone.
Right.
So she then had to tweet, please stop sending me memes. I have never seen the Terminator films.
How could somebody with that name not have seen that?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
But I just loved it. I thought I needed an opportunity to mention it.
Can I just say as well, I'm also not an Olympic gold figure skater. So,
what?
There's also
you could have fooled me.
There's a Jennifer Kirk, and I think she won gold in something like the 1984 Olympics or something. Also, not me.
That was definitely not you. You were not competing in the Olympics when you were 6th.
At 5, yes. So just going to put that out there, just in case. But it's nice you thought it was me. But I don't take credit for anything in the media that wasn't me. Yeah. Anthony says, Jenny, you have many talents. Yeah. JL Railway says, evening, Jen and Zoe. How's you? Sorry I'm late. I've been stripping wallpaper in the new house. Yes.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
I'm going to press the button, Zoe.
Oh no.
Hit the lever.
Kick the button.
Yeah, oh wow. So, quite the CV, says SHGP Media. Ham Shackleton says, as far as I know, there's only one of me. I don't think the world could cope with two. It's like, this time I'm coming at you.
There's actually two of me.
Oh yeah, you've got
I've met my doppelganger.
Yeah, and so much so, I remember double taking somebody at Durham Railway Station, and the person just smiled and went, ah, yes, you must be Jennifer Kirk. You may be thinking that I'm Zoe Kirk Robinson. I am not. And it's like, ah.
So you're the one.
Yeah, because they both, you and this other person were both at Durham University together. Were you the same year?
No. They were 2 years higher than me.
Yes, but looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somewhere out there's a definite doppelganger of you.
Yeah.
Richard Gruter says, I had Pilot do my decorating, did a great job of the landing.
That is terrible, and you should be proud.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourselves. Paul O'Donovan says a Curascale Class 60 is arriving this week. It will be an expensive month. Oh, blooming heck! They've only just delivered the buck jumpers. I mean, there's like I'm snowed under with stuff. Can I just say, because they were kind enough to send out a review sample. I'll take the outer sleeve off because otherwise it does reflect on the camera. But I've still got these to review. These are the ICI hoppers. I feel really bad for it. But they arrived exactly the same time as the HTV and HTO hoppers.
Are the ICI or are the Icky?
ICI.
Icky.
So I am looking forward to reviewing this. But a Curascale, come on, calm down, calm down. You're just releasing too much too quickly.
Cool your jets, man.
Yeah. Rest your engines. Les Kirk says Sarah O'Connor was your great-great-grandmother. Oh, wow. Now, there you go. There you go. I did not know.
So there you go. Now you've got a member of the Terminator in your family.
Absolutely. Peter Jackson Sheila Heath says they were very, very long-lived, those ICI hoppers. Yes. I think they were built in the 1930s, worked right through into the 1990s, and it actually into the privatisation era. And what actually finished it for them was not that the wagons were worn out, but because they were vacuum braked, EWS told ICI that actually they could not guarantee being able to supply traction that had working vacuum brakes. So ICI had, I'm guessing that there was either it was too expensive, too impractical, or whatever it was, that they couldn't rebuild them with air brakes. And it was said by the scrappies who were cutting them up that actually it was very clear they were incredibly well built. Spelioke here says a Curascale and Rapido are bad for my wallet. Yeah, Rapido too. Looking at you, thought you
we
could
did
sling
tell them that when we were there.
Yeah, we did say that. It's like, come on now, come on, behave yourselves. It's like unless you take kidneys, I'm afraid you've got to calm that down.
Hey, that might be the new thing. I mean, people started taking Bitcoin, might as well take kidney.
Yeah, but you can only do it once. Well, you can do it twice.
You can do it twice, but you won't last.
Yeah. Don't recommend it. It.
YouTube algorithm, that was a joke.
Yes. Joke. Humour. Correct response. Ha. Block channel. So, Dion Wollaston says, I have 2 60s on order from a Curascale. I'll be honest with you, from a personal point of view, now the buck jumper was one that as soon as I saw the review sample, I had to buy my own. So I've actually, it's not arrived yet, so still playing with the sample. But I bought a J67 in Great Eastern Railway Ultramarine Blue. The pictures made it look amazing. I'm really looking forward to it arriving. And it's not that often that I will go out and buy a model that we've had as a review sample, mostly because I'm flat broke.
Mostly because once you've had the initial ooh factor, sometimes it's like, well, where would I actually use this?
And there's so much stuff coming out that sometimes you think maybe I should buy something else. Or get
that
video
reminds me,
content
there was
from.
a comment that I've actually...
Alan Reynolds at Buckland Junction, aka PVA Cloth. Alan, great to see you. Hope you're well. And Gandalf, come on!
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. And Griffey as well has just snuck in, so that's for you too. David Newby says, I'm glad I ditched Double O for TT, otherwise I'd be worse than broke. Yes.
It's hard to find a space to put them.
Can I just say, you wait, at some point a Curascale will move in, and then they'll be like, ha, just open your pocket up, we'll get the Hoover in and we'll just suck all the cash out. I've not seen New Junction yet, so...
He's
lurking. Waiting.
Watching.
Judging. New Junctioning. Nick Girolamo says they are planning to get close to Barnstable in the end. Should be a good run then. Oh, sorry, I've come in halfway through. Tim's Model Railways in different videos says, Jenny, did you buy anything at the Bluebell Railway?
Yes.
Of course I did, yes. In terms of stuff for me, I got an 08. I got a Bachmann 08 that I didn't already have in tops numbered blue.
Which is actually a surprise because I thought you had them all.
No. There's probably about, I think it's 3 in blue that Bachmann have done, which I don't have.
There are 3 Gronks that you
Well,
don't
there were 3, but now there were 2. There's one that Hornby did. I need that. So people keep pipping me to the post to 084. I think it's 419, the factory weathered Hornby one. There are some other liveries. I think Hornby did a rail freight grey one, which I've not got. But I got 08818 in factory weathered BR blue. Really nice model. And for some reason, the last couple of BR blue releases that Bachmann did sold out so quick. I didn't even see them in the shops. They came and went that quickly. But yeah, found one at a great price from one of the retailers there. But I also bought my father a huge amount of Hornby Double O, made out like a
I'm glad you added that last bit. So I also bought my father.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it's all right. Jamie Smith says, good evening. Sorry I'm a tad late. Jennifer and Zoe, and a very good day, all in the chat. Oh, so 2 all in the chat.
Clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. And Nick Girolamo says, hey, Jenny, you said my name right. Yes, because we met you at the Bluebell Railway and you put us right. So you've been awfully polite. It's one of those things. I remember going into a model shop, the sadly missed Farnworth Model Centre, and for some reason the shop owner got my name wrong. They must have confused me with somebody else, and I never had the heart to correct them. So for a great many years, the owner there, I think it was Rocket Ronnie, everybody called him. He called me by the wrong name, didn't have the heart to correct him. But
So many people have done that too.
Yeah.
I lived with a woman. She was called Kelly.
Yeah, what did you call her?
By the end of the year, she just answered to Karen.
Weird.
My granddad used to know a guy who was called Ron, but he got the wrong end of the stick, so for 10 years the guy was called Dick.
Mike Lane TT120 asks, Anthony, are you going to interview Jenny? I'm always free to be interviewed.
That's not true. Sometimes you're
well,
asleep.
yeah, well, but no, it's one of those things. If you meet me at events, as long as you don't say, I've got 2 hours worth of questions. Sit there and shut up unless you're spoken to. But
or someone comes up, I've got a bone to pick with you.
I'll always give people like 5-10 minutes. If you want to do an interview, just ask. Ask. It's always perfectly happy to do. I've done quite a few over the years, but I always wonder, whether. A lot of people perhaps don't ask me or don't invite me on podcasts and stuff because she'll not come. But actually, I'll turn up for the opening of an envelope.
That's not entirely true.
Yeah, Anthony says, well, if you're up for it, Jenny, I'll bring biscuits. Ooh, Gandalf, settle down. Settle down, Gandalf.
But someone said biscuits.
Trevor's TT Train says, I've just been on the phone to the Kite Flying Advice Centre. They just said, hold the line.
That is atrocious.
Where's the tumble of clowns? I'm sure one of them's got a trombone. Knockers Lane asks, is the buck jumper related to rabbits? No. I believe that its nickname now was actually because it was quite a lively riding thing at speed. So it bucked and jumped like an untamed horse. Tanith Veliquet, big hello to you. Great to see you. Hope you're well, and you are.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Richard Knoll says, Christmas card joke. Yes. Richard Gruter says, ask my friend Tony if he considered writing his name backwards. He said, why not?
That is terrible.
This is like my dad's at home making notes now. Going, dad joke. That's going in the dad joke booklet.
Putting that aside for Christmas.
Yes. Mike Lane TT120 says, a good long interview for Anthony's channel, please, Jenny. Yeah, get in touch.
I thought you already had done one for Anthony. I might think of someone else.
I did. Was that the one I did at Doncaster at
Yes.
the show? I don't know. But yeah, just get in touch. I've done quite a few. I've done some for overseas channels as well. There's one
some of them even asked you.
Yeah, there was one in, I think it was Portugal or some, I forget. I know they had to translate me. Yeah.
Please tell me they did it Kung Fu style. So you're there with the highest pitched, squeaky voice you can get.
Well, I'm going to kill your father and exact revenge. I can't do it. I can't. Anyway, so Daryl Lewis says, Jenny, you're going to the Swansea show in September. It's a bit far for us to travel, I'm afraid. Although, sometimes we get invited with a layout.
That's the big thing with us. The invite needs to be...
Yeah.
If it's for somewhere that's far away, it needs to be long enough in advance
that we can actually
work it
put
out.
it in the diary.
Yeah.
And Nick Girolamo says, think you would be good on the Model Rail Replacement podcast. Again,
I've heard of that one.
Yeah. Good show. If
There's a guy that had a sign for it at the Bluebell Railway. He was hand building all those ENTs. That was brilliant.
Yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, I'm always game. They just drop us a line and we're always up for it.
Well, hey.
Yeah. Flymo Chairman 1 says, I was making a list of dad jokes, but my daughter forbade me to go on with it. She being the recipient of the dad jokes. I'm sure there's a book out there.
I'm pretty sure that as the adult, you get to say what goes.
Harp House Holt says, Jenny, Sanjay Model Railways are a little-known supplier of as new model locos. They may have your missing 08. But you see, this is the thing, actually. I had this debate with my father a long time ago, and we came to the conclusion, actually, part of the fun of collecting is not entirely the possession, but also the hunt. And so if you just suddenly find that, if I went to Doncaster, say, and I was able to find every single locomotive that I was trying to find, just then and there, bought the lot, and it's like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And I think that actually part of the enjoyment of collecting is the thrill of the chase.
Yes.
And occasionally it bears fruit, and it did at the Bluebell Railway, which was actually, if you're into Hornby 00, there was great stuff there at really quite good prices. I got stuff that looked like it had just left the factory, and if you know how to read the codes on the older style Hornby 00 boxes, you actually know exactly which month and year that model left Binns Road in Liverpool, and some of them were like sort of May 1953, but you open the box and it looked like it had been made yesterday. Really quite incredible. Yeah, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, the thrill of the chase. Yes, Ben Tuller, absolutely. I have done a few interview chats with Sir Ken of Patterson in America. Big up everybody, the What's Neat This Week posse. Do go and check them out. Haven't been on in ages. I hope I haven't offended Ken Patterson at some point. But I occasionally drop him a message. Zantec, yes, that was 3-rail stuff. JL Railway says, and maybe you see the loco you need and then someone buys it.
Is that JL Railways?
Was it? Yes, and that wasn't the only time it's happened. The other one was Bachmann did an exclusive. I think it was the 87XX pannier tank for Model Zone in that kind of light green NCB livery, and they did that a long time ago.
In a Galaxy 5.
And I can remember I've been searching for that, and yes, I know if money's no object, you can just count out the readies and get pretty much anything you want. But that isn't part of the thrill of collecting.
It's not part of the game.
So one time, it's actually this is how long ago it was. Rails of Sheffield stand at I think it was at the at a Worley show. They had one, and I had hold of it. And there was a guy next to me. Look, like kept the glass, and he said to Job, I said, "You wouldn't happen to have any more of those?" Because I've been looking for one, and we got talking, and it turned out he had it in O gauge and he had it in N gauge, and he really wanted it in 00. And he was actually a gentleman from Holland, travelled over. And I was basically buying in front of him the locomotive he'd been looking for years.
The one he travelled that far to find.
And I just handed it to him and said, look, I've got hundreds of locomotives, and to me, it's like, it's another locomotive. Like, look at me, I had 3 others. I was going to buy 4 locomotives in one hit. And I said, look, it obviously means an awful lot to you. Here it is, you buy it. And I think it was only something like 70 quid. I even said to John Barber, I said, let him have the discount you'd normally give me. So he got it at a really good price. But I've never found one since. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie, I have. And it's like somebody else, they kind of did the same thing to me, except without the offering to let me buy it bit. They're just like, yoink, bought it now. But there we are, yeah.
I can imagine that. It's like, oh, I've been looking for that for ages. Yeah, it sucks to be you.
Lydia Clary, hello to you, great to see you. Says, no, the chase drives me mad. I just want them and then run them for the thrill of me. It's customizing and fixing. It's different strokes for different folks. It's whatever works best for you in this hobby. For me, I find that actually the chase in part is part of the thrill.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Anthony says, Jenny, are you covering the TT120 announcement on the 24th of this month for new stuff coming?
Possibly not.
I'll be honest with you. Peachy TT120 is probably the go-to guy these days.
He is
for
the expert.
TT120.
It still upsets me that people have been pushing and suggesting things so much that he's had to essentially split his channel away from TMC.
Yeah.
But that hurt to hear.
Yeah, but the thing is, my guess is he'll probably be planning to do something, and I don't want to step on his toes because he is the guru of TT120.
Oh, he knows it, yeah. If he doesn't know something about TT120, it doesn't need to be known.
Hillside Junction says, my favourite is buying cheap and tatty, then give them the TLC they need. Yes, absolutely. That is also a great thing to do. And I've done that with a few locomotives where I've bought Demics and repaired them. We've done a whole series of Can We Fix It? And actually, there's quite a few. I don't think I've ever been defeated by a Can We Fix It challenge locomotive. I've not done perhaps as many as I should. The trouble is, and yes, popular YouTuber problems. The trouble is, there's an awful lot of review items come through for newly released stuff. So I don't get nearly enough time to do the videos I'd really love to do. There's a lot of manufacturers going, oh, well, if you don't want them, then screw you. So I'll probably not get any more now. But
that actually leads into something that I saw in a comment. I was trying to say this earlier, but you needed to say something else.
Yeah.
There was a guy saying, oh, but when you review a thing and you end up keeping it with you because you don't want it back, that's monetary payment for your review. It's like, no, it isn't.
No, no, it isn't. And I guess technically, even if you then sold it, it still isn't monetary remuneration.
It depends. Right, here's the thing. They've sent a sample for review. It is therefore second-hand. That's why they don't want it back. Yeah, it might go on to someone else, but that's still not payment. It's a nice little extra, and it's something that you have to declare, which is why everything goes through the company.
And that's why you have to actually say in the review, if it's a review sample, if you don't, then you're actually breaking the law.
But it's not a payment.
No. No, it isn't.
And that's what we were talking about when we're saying paid for reviews.
Yeah, and that's like saying a restaurant critic getting a meal. That's like, well, your review's paid for. It's not. Thunderblade 989 asks, what would be some era-appropriate coaches to run with my BR Blue buck jumper? I'm guessing you've got the Liverpool Street Pilot as well. That's the one that they sent for review. The quad art sets from Clark Railworks actually would be pretty good ones. I think they've sold particularly well, but my guess is I think there may still be some left. They are stocked by other retailers. I haven't actually checked recently. Might be worth having a quick check on somewhere like the TMC website and see if they've still got any in stock. But yeah, the quad arts are perfect to go with the buck jumpers.
Cool.
And what you really want there is the BR livery ones, because that's BR Lake Crest. So accordingly. But actually, the Acura Scale Suburbans, they will also go with them as well. I run the Hamptons Genesis coaches with my GER Blue buck jumpers. This is RG Models 86. Yes, and of course there'll be the Rapido Evolution coaches coming along soon.
I did like them when we saw them.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to them. I don't think they're like massively far away. But somebody from Rapido is probably even now screaming at the screen, going, "You oaf! Why don't you read our press releases?"
Gotta go. Read.
Yeah,
I'm too busy.
Daryl Lewis says, "I can't afford a lot of new models, but love to make old ones work." Actually, that's a great thing to do. It's very fulfilling as well. Neptune says, "Evening all." Evening to you, Neptune.
Good evening, Lord of the Sea. Could you help turn the temperature down?
Yeah. Oh God, Gandalf is
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they ever. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Knockers Lane says, "Gotta go. Need my nebulizer. This weather, I can't breathe."
I can imagine. Take care, man. Hope you feel okay soon.
Humidity, and also there's a lot of pollen out there. So I know
Yeah.
people with asthma and hay fever really struggling.
Which brings us on to the topic of tonight.
Oh yeah, we do have a
Modelling
topic.
in the heat.
Yeah.
What's your top tips?
Well, actually, I mean, the problem is if this becomes a problem in the heat, it's often too late. But what I would say is when you're laying your track, make sure you've got expansion gaps because your track will expand. And one of the things, you guys have seen it up here. I have left expansion gaps, but sometimes the gap in one of the ABC sections, actually the rails close up enough that they touch and effectively disable the ABC section. So what I would say is, I've had some people say, "Oh, I just solder all my rail joints together. It gets really, really good reliability."
Yeah, it does, at the expense of the heat.
It does, and if you have a very small layout, you probably can get away with it. Even on large layouts, you can get away with soldering some track joints, but not all. And what I would suggest is use something like a hacksaw blade, and when you join track together, drop the hacksaw blade in, butt the track up with the fish plates so that the hacksaw blade is basically between the two lengths of rail, and then fix them in place, take the hacksaw blade out. You've now got a perfect expansion joint. You also get that lovely clickety-clack as the trains go over. Now, Thunderblade 989 says, "Air conditioning is the best suggestion I can give." Yes, that is another thing. And this also is something. We've got air conditioning, thankfully, in our bedroom. It's the only room that has air conditioning, unless we take the air conditioning unit and wheel it elsewhere. And it's quite big and it's quite heavy. It's about the size of a small fridge. Funny
that, considering that's basically
considering that's what it does. But yeah, it makes all the difference in weather like that. We're told that climate change means that this is going to become more and more common. But if you can, when converting your railway room, add in something like air conditioning, it does make a big difference. And when we were down at Rapido Trains, their test room, it's like a huge layout, and it's partly where they test products, but also they're railway modelers as well. So it's a lovely room with this big model layout that they're building. It's got air conditioning, and it is lovely there. We were there during a massive heat wave. We called in on our way to the Bluebell Model Railway event.
We didn't want to leave.
Yeah, we didn't want to leave their railway room because it was lovely jubbly. So I have to say, if you can, build it in from the outset. There is no air conditioning up here. You know that well. So unfortunately, we get to sweat.
As you can see,
let me see those pit stains.
Jen is pink, not because of the colouring on the camera going wrong, but because that's what colour Jen currently is.
Yeah. Richard Knowles says, "My skin goes rose red in this weather." Yeah, it is very, very hot. And yeah, RG Models 86 is just the same as the real Railway 2. Gaps have to be left to allow for expansion. And unfortunately, and this is another thing as well, particularly if you're doing something like a loft build, insulate the loft first. I know it can be really exciting. I just want to play with the trains. So I've seen it a lot. People build the layout, but they're straight underneath the black roofing felt, and it's like, in summer that is going to be hideously hot. And the problem is that the metal of not just the rails, actually everything else as well that's made of metal, but the rails is where you'll see it. They will continue to expand. The hotter they get, the more they expand. And if they run out of expansion gaps, something will give, and that is usually your track chairs. insulate your model railway room. It'll keep it warmer in winter and cooler in summer. This room is
Insulation works both ways.
It does. This room is very well insulated, which does mean it's quite pleasant in the depths of winter, but it also doesn't get anywhere near as hot as it could have done. Gregory Callow, hello to you, says, I'm in Australia and air conditioning is pretty much essential.
Yeah.
Modern homes have it as standard. I intentionally left expansion gaps for the clicking clack. Absolutely. And yeah, there's a lot of countries where air conditioning is very much the norm. The UK isn't that kind of a place. I mean, like, as recently as the late 90s, early 2000s, cars didn't come as standard with air conditioning. Now, you could specify it as an optional extra, and I think going back into the 1980s, air conditioning only existed in, like, very high-end cars. So if you had a Rolls-Royce, a Bentley, that kind of a thing, yes, you'd get air conditioning. But even then, I think it was an optional extra you specified. Other vehicles didn't happen. As a kid, it was wind the window down and hope for the best.
240 air conditioning. But here's the other thing I want to talk about. We talked about the track expansion. Paints. If you are painting,
yes,
you're going to need to make sure that your paint tins are closed when you're not using them. Immediately close them the second you've got the paint that you want, and only take out small amounts. And there's a very good reason for this, guys. It will dry like that.
And the other thing is, well, even though, I mean, like, a big thing like that, yeah, that's not going to turn into a little brick in 5 minutes. But if you leave the lid off, you'll get crusty deposits around the lid, and they then prevent you from being able to close the tin.
Tell us how we know.
Yeah. What's that?
This is an old white pot.
And what, has it gone crusty? Oh, yeah. And that will stop the lid from sealing properly,
which means
means what's inside can start to dry out.
No one wants crusty deposits. Absolutely, JJK666.
I don't want crusty deposits. You don't want crusty deposits. Come on, everybody, let's eliminate unsightly crusty deposits.
What I see there is that's paint I could have used.
There is that. Yeah, that's just money getting chucked away. So there you have it. But let's imagine, okay, you're in a position like us. You've taken all the reasonable precautions that you thought, and then, as it happens, it's very hot because, it's a hot summer. Things you can do. Well, get yourself a fan, and you'll find that these sell out at places like B&Q or other DIY retailers and such like are available. If the weather gets hot, suddenly everybody has the same idea. Let's rush out and panic buy all the fans we can lay our hands on. So have a think about this in sort of like about March, April time. Go and buy yourself your air conditioner. Go and buy yourself your fans. In fact, with an air conditioner, if you don't already have one, you're going to really struggle now, to be honest with you. You're not going to find them for love nor money. The prices are well high. There's no sales to be had on them. But when the weather starts going cold, sort of end of September, start of October, get yourself down to places and pick one up in the clearance sales.
Yeah,
and then you've got it for next year.
Too many at the end.
Yeah. Daniel the Protogen says, finished my first proper model show on the 12th and 13th. Boom!
Congratulations.
Helping out at a Lego show at Locomotion in 2 weeks. Excellent. Hoping to have the Lego APT fitted with lights before.
You were talking to me on...
possibly have my HSTP done.
Yeah, you were talking to me on the Discord earlier on. I'm looking forward to seeing how that gets on, man. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, March, April, says DJK666, is when I start taking hay fever meds. Yeah. And buy your aircon at Christmas, says Ham Shelton. Yeah, maybe even put it down as, what would you like for Christmas? Air conditioning.
We bought our swimming pool in October.
Yes, we did, actually.
And
People said we were stupid. We've got a 2,500 gallon swimming pool set up outside. It is heaven in this weather.
Yeah,
believe me.
People laughed because we bought a giant swimming pool when it was getting cold.
Can I just say, before we go, that's very wasteful on water. Actually, it's kind of not, because you only fill it once for the year. It's got filters.
Filter, yes.
filters, and it takes chlorine tablets and all sorts. So it's got the same water in. It went in at the end of May. Boobs, thinking ahead. Griffey, the in-room AC units are pointless. Yeah, you need one with the window extractor. That's what we've got in the bedroom. It'd be like a tumble dryer tube that you have an attachment on a window, and it just dumps the hot air outside. If you're getting one where all it's doing is blowing cold air at you and hot air at the rest of the room,
then all you're doing is circulating hot air.
Yeah, and actually all you're doing is slowly upping the temperature of the room, because you're using energy which is going out the back as heat, and it's just building up in the room. So there we go. Thunderblade at 989, absolutely. Buy things out of season to get a discount. Do your Christmas shopping in January. It works.
My mum used to buy Christmas ornaments in January.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Richard Gruter says, also, no one can see you in the loft, so you can wear pants and vest like New Junction. He's not in a loft. New Junction is living the dream. He's got an actual industrial unit filled with his model railway. It's great.
Well, we can't sit in our pants in this because you guys can see us.
Yeah, I must admit, actually, one of the things that we are considering for the future is a proper air conditioning installation.
I've told you, pants-free Thursday is not happening.
No, the ones with the heat exchanger outside. Like you see when a lot of little corner shops and stuff, they'll have these units on the wall outside, because they're actually where the fridges and stuff on the inside, that's where all the heat's going. Yep. And you can get, that's proper air conditioning. I was thinking, actually, we should get that such that the upstairs rooms in the house all have air conditioning. Oh, so is that me?
They're all done.
No, it's not. My face is the same colour as my hair.
Do you want lighter hair?
And also use that, what is it, the gnome oil, freshly squeezed.
You want gnome oil on it?
The one that makes all your facial features stand out. What is it, like a
Carabird Crimson? I've used it.
Oh, okay. Well, so who have we got in the lineup?
I have no idea.
There's you. I recognise you.
I can't remember.
Is one of these Buggle Skelly?
I can't remember. I think so.
Is that New Junction?
One of them. No, that.
Oh, that's John JMC.
That's John JMC.
John JMC.
Is this Buggles Kelly?
I think it might be.
I've got a slight yellow tint.
Or is it? Or is that the Iron Horse?
It's not Iron Horse. It's not. I know it's not Iron Horse. I asked him. He said no.
Yeah. Yeah,
he also said, "How did you get in my house?"
Yeah,
that's a question.
Okay, I'm talking here. Yaharic says my cellar is great for temperature, stays cool all year. Trouble is, it now floods after a neighbour cut down a large fir tree.
Ooh, yeah,
that's not good.
That's not great, man.
But actually, I mean, if you live up on a hillside where your cellar's not going to flood, cellars are great for just being pleasant all year round. Just having a look. Little Britain suggests if you get a heat pump, it can also work as the AC. I think you have to get it set up to do that. But yeah, there is a similar sort of idea. Effectively, in winter, you air condition the outside. Yeah, that's better. Can I just... Oh, yeah, that's the new one, isn't it? Of course, everybody get yourself to Model U, where you can pick up the new Jenny Kirk.
The all-new Jenny Kirk.
You should share a photo of that on the Boxface Tubester page.
People can't pick them out from all the colours on my palette.
Richard Gruter says, also, move to Scotland. Yeah, if you want to get eaten alive by midges...
You'll survive the apocalypse, but you might not want to.
Yeah. Peter Jackson Cheadle here says, what's the 25 on the intercity train, please? That is a Bachmann Class 25. It's 25276, which was offered with factory-fitted sound, which it does have. If I can bring it up and... Yeah. There's a bit of a time delay on that. It's weird. Air conditioning, great, but what cost? I'm sorry, but sometimes when you're sitting hotboxing at night and you can't sleep and you feel horrible and everything's just dripping with sweat and all you're wearing is your pants and you're still too hot, then actually it's maybe it's worth having. Mark Wilson, Waxer of the DeLorean, says, I did think of moving to Scotland to rear free-range haggis. Skye is midge central in Scotland, says Stephen Cameron. Actually, the Great Glen was pretty midge infested as well. Hillside Junction says, I need the new Model U Jenny Kirk for my collection. Get yourself over to Model U. They supposedly put it up on the website. I haven't checked. Maybe they have. But if they haven't, just order the old me and put in the notes, I want the new model. I want the new Jenny. None of that old nonsense. I've already got an old Jenny. Rick Morley says, hello. Sorry I'm late, Gandalf.
I was eating biscuits, sorry.
Yes, you're always eating biscuits.
Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Oh, look at that, Gandalf. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. Jenny in 3D by modelu3d.co.uk. Thank you, Flymer Chairman 1, for posting that link. Griffey says, hey, you can't call them that anymore, Jenny. They prefer little people nowadays. What did I call them?
You said midgies, not...
Oh, right.
Not a word, I'm not going to say that. I almost did there accidentally, sorry.
Oh, right. Is this like fairy lights?
We have to call them puff lanterns.
We have to call them gay lanterns now. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath. You're talking to Francis Wadsworth says good night. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says night. Francis Wadsworth, take care. Who's leaving? Francis Wadsworth is having to go. It is a school night. It is quite warm as well.
For me, it's not.
It's not for me. Can I just say another recommendation is 4-day weeks. You can't beat them. So I have all Tuesdays off. Well, I say off. I just film for YouTube instead. But it's nice to not actually have to go to work. Now, in the news as well, Oxford Rail / Oxford Diecast, I think it's actually Oxford Diecast, have released a whole load of new models and re-releases, including Fred Dibner's Aveling and Porter Steam Road Roller, sure to prove popular. Get your order in quickly. But Mark V Cortinas, my favourite Mark of Cortina, they're releasing that now. The Mark V was the final Cortina design.
It was the final form.
The final Cortina. Before I believe Ford discontinued the Cortina. But I always thought the Mark V Cortina was the best. Brian Perry says it has started to rain up here in North Scotland. Oh, we need rain.
We've had about 5 minutes combined total throughout the day.
Yeah, Griffey says, "Oh, we had a Mark IV gear," and I always wondered, you see things like the Capri gear, and a lot of Ford products had gear, spelt GHIA. And I've wondered for a long time what that actually meant, and I looked it up. Apparently, it's styling by the Gear Studio in Italy. They're actually a car styling studio.
Could I have my box file, please?
Yes, you may. So I'm just going to bring that down.
So, because before we go to the videos, I want to do a little bit while you're still talking.
Yeah. Griffey says, Mark IV Tina Gear White Brown Vinyl Roof. Didn't like the vinyl roofs. The problem with the vinyl roofs, yes, looked amazing when they were new, but they would secretly and deceitfully rust. Oh, hey, hold on, my skirt's ridden up, but you just gave everybody a flash of Jenny thigh.
No, a Jenny knees, perhaps.
Yeah, the Capri gear was considered the posh one. Yeah.
So, what we've got here...
The Pratmobile.
While you're still talking, which please go on. I'm going to do the last thing on this build. So what I've got here is I've got what's called Astro Granite. It's a concrete style effect paint. It's a texture paint. So what I've done is I put that down there and there. Then last week we used Nuln Oil on it to highlight, well, to emphasize the low lights on it so that it's got depth and texture. Now what I'm going to do is highlight the top with what's called Wraithbone. It's a very, very light cream. It's almost like a bone white type of cream. And I'm going to just do tiniest amounts on the brush.
Ben Tiller asks, does Astro Granite come from space?
The final frontier, yes. Now I'm going to get rid of most of it onto the palette, so there's hardly any left. And then just very quickly, just paint on to highlight.
Is the Tumble of Clowns ready? Sarah Davis says, I was disappointed when Ford moved away from naming its cars after popular men's magazines. First we had the Fiesta, then the Escort, the Sierra, and I was fully expecting the Mondeo to be the Ford readers' wives. But they went through a phase where their naming convention was actually Italian islands, because they had Capri, they had Granada, and Cortina, and there were probably others as well. There's actually a Mark III Escort at the Barrow Hill weekend. It was actually, yes, myself and Iron Horse graced Barrow Hill. I've never been there before, but a great venue actually, well worth the visit. And we were visiting as guests of Sawyer Models, a little model railway show. Second year they've done it, but also the roundhouse and everything was there as well. Very, very hot, but there was a Mark III Escort gear, I think it was, parked outside. So we did have a bit of car perving going on there. The Mark III Escort, my father had one for a company car, and my mother had one for a while as well. In fact, actually, my grandfather had one.
Jen, what do you think of that?
What are we looking at? What have you painted?
The highlights on the tarmac.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it kind of works. Kind of works. Yeah. No,
that is high praise from Jen.
It is, yes. Peter Joyce says, my brother had a sand-coloured Austin Allegro, also known as the Austin Agro. So wish I still had it. Family car now. I've accidentally moved over into somebody else's comment there. That was Anthony says, I had a Ford Focus RS for 5 years. Wish I still had it. Family car now.
Yeah.
Peter Joyce says, my brother had the sand-coloured Austin Allegro. The Austin Agro was rubbish. Yes, rubbish came as standard with the Austin Agro. Some poor person pinched it, but it only got 1 mile away before they gave up and abandoned it.
Someone nicked my dad's Sierra.
A Sierra? So was it a Sierra Cosworth?
No, it wasn't. But I think the people that stole it thought it was.
Yeah, Sierra Cosworths were
stolen all the time.
They were stolen for absolute fun because they were
super fast.
Yeah. My father had a Sierra Sapphire. You don't see many of them anymore. Anyway, we have walked into Car Corner and got mugged. So probably somewhere in the corner is Jeremy Clarkson going power,
power extreme,
power. So yeah. Caroline Rogers says, my dad had loads of Cortinas and I had quite a few Escorts. We loved Fords. They always seem very tinny and cheap now, though. If you ever get in an old Ford and shut the door, it's like, could they have made that door slam sound any cheaper if they tried?
Yes. Yes, they could. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Daniela the Protegan said, somebody stole my granddad's Mark I Golf. Oh yeah, the original hot hatch. It was found a few days later, wheels up in the River Tyne. Oh, that's a shame.
My goodness.
Oh dear. PN Trains Clarkson, not anymore, bit busy farming. Yeah. Right. Yeah, lots of people. We've gone down reminiscing corner. Oh, is that it? Is that all you're doing tonight?
That's it. The only thing that's left is for me to do a little bit of...
oh, you need some more grass and stuff.
Static grass, yeah.
Grass, and you need some little tufts and stuff around it.
Like
There's
I said,
a lot
the
to
last
do.
I need to do is the static grassing.
I'd have some bushes and stuff as well. There's a lot more you can do on that, but
Yes.
let's not try and do too much too quickly now. Come on now, can't have too much fun going on. Right.
So we're coming up.
Good evening, Jennifer Horton. Great to see you.
How you doing?
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto Wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Harp Household asks, MC badges. Monday Club badges, yes.
They're coming on Saturday, aren't they?
They are. So, anybody who's coming to Settle Model Rail Festival over this coming weekend will be able to buy the new badges from us. You can use them straight away. TMC, Ellis Clark Trains and Rails of Sheffield. All three of them will be there. All three of them are in the Monday Club in-person discount scheme, so you can make out like a bandit.
Pretty cool. Jen, what colour will they be?
Well, no, people will be able.
You don't know, do you?
I do actually, but I thought we were keeping it secret. Sorry, I'm just a little bit distracted. I've got a message that dropped an F-bomb at me. I'll have to deal with that in a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not me in trouble, I don't think. 57305 Northern Princesses. I had many escorts, but that's another story. Yeah, that's like,
Hey!
that's Silvio Berlusconi. He's like, what? I asked for a 25-year-old escort. What are you giving me this old Ford car for?
Yes, can we buy the new colour badges at Smurf? Yes, you can, Peter.
Yes,
Jackson.
they will go on sale at Smurf and then mail order from Monday. There we go. Right. Wait, so I bought the last of the maroon one. No, Wendigo Express. There's still maroon ones. There's one here, actually. So, the way this works is that up until Friday at midnight, these maroon badges will still be the badge you get when you buy mail order. But at midnight on Friday, that will be disabled. Actually, no. Technically, the maroon ones, you can still buy them online through until midnight
until
on
I
Sunday.
get back from the event and get round to changing the picture.
And then they'll change. There's not many maroon ones left. But yeah, it's a new colour. So get there. And, there's the same number of the new colour as there were the previous colour, the maroon. So if they're really popular at Smurf, then they might sell out. I don't think they will.
It hasn't happened yet, but you never know.
Yeah, Ben Tullett says, how is Papa Smurf? What's the top tip car park for Settle, says Anthony. I'd say get there early, park at Settle Station car park.
Yeah.
But it does fill up quick. There's not a huge amount of space there.
After the fourth car arrives, that's about it.
Yeah, so there is that. I don't know, it depends how long you're parking there. You might be able to park at booths for a little while, but... Oh, sorry, my fault, I didn't see that. That's you putting stuff on...
I lined up YouTubers and she put her phone on top of them. You're going to have marks on your phone case now from all the points.
Sarah Davis, behave yourself. Right. Look, has a download been happening in the background?
That happened about 3 minutes before we went live.
Oh, did it? Oh. Peter Jackson Cheadle here says £4.70 for over 4 hours. So I would say the station.
I've had worse deals.
The station car park is one option. Booths, and there's also the one down by the co-op as well.
But I don't know how long you get for that one.
Stanover Model Railway, great to see you. Hope you're well. Oh my word, Stephen McLay says 3 teeth out the other day, a little sore.
Yeah, I bet.
Peter Joyce says, I'll always remember my dad using a starting handle on our Morris 1000. We had a starting handle on the Series 1 Land Rover that my dad rebuilt. But, that was old when he got hold of it. DJ K666 says, if you leave it at booths, doesn't it get scrapped? No, not in the scrapyard anyway. That's in Sheffield, isn't it? Going to be there early to spend the day. Barbecue and bands. Yes, there's a barbecue.
And
you do have to pay for the burgers. They're not free. But the rest of the show is free. So you can go and see everything. We've got various traders there. So it does promise to be pretty good. Malco Blues has just ordered a maroon badge. Thank you so much. James Pett says, good evening. I suspect a Gandalfing may be in order. Yeah, absolutely.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Anthony says, I thought it was on Richard Brighton's tab for the barbecue.
No.
Can I just say, Richard,
we wish, but no.
Richard Brighton is a proud Yorkshireman from Sheffield. What do you think?
So what we've got here, our first image of the night.
Oh, is this in the magic of Sideways vision?
Well,
could you not take a photo the right way?
No.
Right, so that looks like... Is that Iron Horse?
No, that's Buggle Skelly.
Is that Buggle Skelly? Right, so we've got Buggle Skelly. You'll have to tilt your head on its side, to be honest with you.
I'm terrible at remembering this guy's name, but he is from something.
These are basically YouTubers.
Yeah.
That
one's me. I've painted myself a little darker than I normally am.
yeah, you've got a bit of a tan going on.
I must have been on holiday.
You've been out in the sun.
And then we have the usual suspects.
Right, so... Oh, that's Nwin's 3D. That's Neil from Nwin's 3D. Then there's me. Let's go down. That's a person. And then, I'm sure, is that John JMC?
I think it is.
Sound.
So there you go. There's our YouTuber corner. Rick Morley, thank you, Norton Hill. Thank you.
Right, brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant. So there you go. Stanover Model Railway. Great to see you. Hope you are well. What time are we on now?
10 past 8, which is why I'm starting up with this.
Is that guy in the green Lord Al? Oh, it might be actually.
Lord Al.
Lord Al. We'll have
Yes.
to put him by his privy. Or can we? I tell you, did you glue the door shut? Oops.
It came.
Did it come?
It came like that.
I'm just.
It's all one thing, Jen. It's all one thing.
No. Oh no, it's been glued in. I can see.
Okay.
It has been glued in.
Lord Al, not Nwin. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, Lord Al. Lord Al.
Sorry, Your Lordship.
Yeah,
So
right,
this is
easy.
the box file that I've been making, and I did
Oh,
these photos specifically.
Yeah, you did these photos the right way round.
Specifically to show off what I was talking about here.
Yeah.
Now I've got it in lines. I did this on purpose. It's not an artifact of my process. So it looks like something's been dragged left and right as they've been working here.
Oh, DJK666. Yes, I did manage to get a look in the carriage shed at Horsted Keynes. Really great. I really do love the Bluebell Railway. It's a railway I have been following extensively since the 80s. Back then, you had to wait for magazines to come out. So it's the first time I've ever actually been there, and I was not disappointed. So we have been invited back next year, so we're going to try and do that, and really looking forward to it already. Especially as we will put up in the air-conditioned room. There was 3 layouts, including Mineth Tatus Newydd, and a display of a really extensive display of EMU and DEMUs. And we were in the air-conditioned suite. It was most pleasurable.
So there you go. That's Buxton Junction from the list of stations at the end of the show.
There we go. James Pett says, I have just checked Model U. They still only have the mini Jenny with the shovel. Like I've said to everybody, if you want the new Jenny, I'm afraid you're going to have to give them a goosing. Order the one with the shovel, and there should be a box with comments. There used to be a special secret cheat code to get the cupboard monkey. Instead, put in that box, I want the new Jenny Kirk, not the old one. And if enough people do that, and if you put on brackets, put it on the website, then that'll get sorted, hopefully. So there's a lot of people going to be at Settle over the weekend. Richard Gruter says you could also find mags in bushes. Yes, bush porn. What was it used to call it? You had a name for it at school.
Hedge porn.
Hedge porn, that was it.
Yeah, you found it in a hedge. So our first video of tonight is a special one from James Petts. It says, herewith a short video of my Rapido E1 DCC fitted and running with a big Stay Alive and DCC powered uncoupler on my test track at home. So he's put this uncoupler in himself. Yeah,
he's fitted a few things with this. It's a very impressive little thing. So I'm going to... have you managed to... Yeah.
That flicker doesn't appear to allow me to do full size. Oh, no, it does. It just hides the button. There we go.
Yeah,
go for it.
So there we go.
Oh, there we go.
We should do Stay Alive races. Maybe that's something that we could... a new sport, Stay Alive racing, where you charge up your loco and see how far you can get it to go on one charge off the rails. So there you are. You see it moving.
That is cool. That is really cool.
I've actually got DCC uncoupling couple of things on some of my Broadway Limited locomotives as well. Is this just repeating then?
Yeah, it's amazing.
There we are. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, James. Talking about going off-road. Yeah, off-road racing.
Yeah, I think we should start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop your engines.
Yeah. But the thing is then, you'd have to. There'd be careful choices to be made over the actual, the brand of Stay Alive, how big it is, because you can't just keep making them bigger and bigger, and there'd have to be rules that say you can't just put a battery in there because that's cheating. But then also locomotive choice. Some locomotives go further than others on the same charge. So, there'd be a lot of different criteria. Richard Gruder says, Stay Alive races post office queue on pension day near me.
Please tell me that damn advert didn't just play over the top of our sound.
Nobody said anything.
Because I forgot to check that the sound was muted on YouTube before we started.
Was it?
And before I could press anything, it appeared to have played an advert.
No adverts came
Oh, thank
through.
goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're good. Wouldn't like to unknowingly give YouTube any ad space. So here we are. This is from Mike Lane TT120. So I did see you earlier on. Also, can I remind people, do tickle the like button. Consider sharing us to social media. Let everybody know that the Monday Club is open to all. No exclusivity here.
I'd like to say this is the LMS Duchess of Atholl and Duchess of Montrose.
Oh, it's the Hornby Double O duo. But yes, I mean these two. I'm sorry, but there's like the holy duo of Princess Coronation is Duchess of Atholl and Duchess of Montrose. From the days of Hornby Double O, every kid knew about these two. In those liveries as well, BR Green, Early Crest and LMS Crimson Lake. Later on, if you wanted BR Maroon, you could have a choice of City of Liverpool and City of London. But they are the holy quadrilogy, with these two obviously being must-haves. Is that me on the front of Duchess of Montrose?
I don't know, but these look beautiful. I love TT120. It looks so good.
Yeah. Stanover Model Railway says, I got my E1 in the same livery as the one at the Bluebell Railway Model Railway weekend. I haven't had a chance to have a proper look at it yet or run it. They are lovely models.
I love that little lake.
Yeah, that little pond
Yeah.
is really, really nice. It's a good collection of models there, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the multiple colours.
Yeah.
It's so
apparently, Michael Sarsfield now has Staying Alive in their head.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, DJK666, I am quite jealous. You managed to get a ride behind the H2 Atlantic. Unfortunately, it was withdrawn. There was a little issue, and they didn't want it to become a big issue. So they swapped for I think it was the standard Class 4 tank I ended up riding behind on the Sunday. Which, don't get me wrong, everybody loves the standard Class 4 tank, but it's not H2.
What really upset me about that weekend is I could see a Gronk and I couldn't get to it.
I've got video footage.
I could see it in the distance.
I've got it.
I need to cuddle it.
I need my Gronk. Yeah.
I need to Gronk
my
it.
poor Gronksies.
I need to Gronk it,
Right,
man.
so thank you so much for that. Jenny just missed a Gronk, says Raymond. No,
that was lovely. Thank you so much, mate.
Can I just say, I got video footage of the Gronk at the Bluebell shunting.
Oh, it was Gronking it. Nice.
Yeah. Waiting, watching, lurking, Gronking. Gronk it up.
Gronk it up. Gronk it up.
Hashtag not a cult for legal and tax purposes.
Consult your doctor if you think you need Gronking.
Easy, Tiger. So, has anybody seen Iron Horse about?
No, but I did see his video earlier and I thought it was rather good.
Yeah,
Made some very nice points, I thought.
I thought it was fair. It was firm but fair,
Yes.
and gave a good portrayal of the Hunslet, it must be said. I bought my third 08 in TT120, and I blame you, Jenny, says Anthony.
Bad influence for the win.
Boom!
So,
Recognised.
this one is from Zantec, and it's a nice look at his layout.
Yeah.
I believe
I
that
spy
he's
a
still.
class 121, is that, or a 117, or is it 108?
I believe he's still firmly in the realms of the N gauge.
Engage. So there we go. Right.
Here we go. It's a class 31 departing.
Oh, choo choo.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. For some reason, Sarah Davis, YouTube doesn't like telling people about new videos going out.
Yeah,
You need to get Hoover on that spider web there.
says you.
Yeah, says me, who needs to get Hoover on many spider webs. It just shows, actually. Can I
She's
just
a
say
burger, isn't
how
she?
good N-Gage models are? You look at that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known
You
that was
wouldn't know
N-Gage.
that was N-Gage. The standard of N-Gage models really is incredible.
It is.
Must be said.
One thing I'll tell you about Zantec, he does have a tendency to get them customised as well. So there's stuff there.
Oh, look, there
were nuns.
Nuns on the
Yeah,
run.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
It's
Thank you.
Oh, James Pets. I'm sorry, but we need to get the Tumble of Clowns ready for the James Pets joke. It says it's very engaging. That is like, I'm sorry, you should be ashamed of yourself.
But he won't be.
No, he won't be. And in fact, what's that, Topsy? Topsy would like to point out with the Topsy Fingeromatron that yes, that was a bona fide stone cold sober dad joke. So thank you, Topsy. Thank you.
Darn tootin'.
Rootin' tooties, rooty tooty, stinky booty.
Yes, I know.
DJ K666 says there's also a second-hand model shop in Brighton just down from the station. Yes, there is. I've been in there actually. I have been in there. We have been to Brighton. I do like Brighton actually. It's a blooming long way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk there.
Knockers Lane says just converted a loco to Blenheim dead rail for Leslie Cliff to try out on Ulverston dead rail layout.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah. So
we did explain the dead rail. What is it?
It's a battery, basically.
Battery inside the locomotive itself.
Yeah.
So the locomotive actually powers itself. Yes. I will try and remember that.
Yeah.
What we've got here is something quite interesting. Peter Jackson has sent us in a message saying, another short video for your delectation and consideration for showing on the Monday Club. It's a 009 gauge layout which features Indian locomotive models.
Oh, so is this like basically Darjeeling and Himalaya style railway?
I don't know.
And this was at the Kendall show earlier this year.
It's called Simba Market. There's a guy, I think he's
let
from
her rip.
Thailand. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I think he's from Thailand. He posts on the Monday Club Facebook group a lot. And his logos are very interesting as well.
Oh, I love the colour scheme. That is
I
sharp.
love...
That's the Pakistani flag, is it? Is it Pakistani
That's
flag?
the Indian flag.
Is it? Oh, I'm very sorry.
Yes, don't get the two mixed up. They do tend to be a bit...
They tend to be a little bit of tension between the two.
Yes, like going to Scotland and saying, I like your English flag there with the blue and the white.
Yeah. So which part of England is this? You're not from round these parts. Oh, I love that.
I do love to see these.
Can I just say, actually, the Darjeeling and Himalaya locomotives would be a lovely release, hint, hint, Rapido, looking at you,
yes.
In 009 here in the UK.
Yes.
Yeah. Although, I mean, the big question would be, would you make them 009 or HOE?
Everyone's now said, Jenny, are you trying to start a war? That is really nicely
Can
done.
I just say...
That's a lovely layout.
Can I just say, I don't need to try to start a war. There's pretty much one going on already.
That
there
was
we go.
wonderful. Thank you so
Neighbour
much
Gamer
for sending that in.
YT says, evening Monday Clubbers.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They
Thanks,
arrive
Gandalf.
precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
You're welcome.
Griffey says, my God, I would buy those in HOE in an instant. Yeah, actually they would. Simon Trenton on the Road Showcase. Behave yourself! My layout may be small, but it's incredible. Okay. Right.
It's like having a really tiny railway fit you to a T-scale.
Tumble of Clowns. Yeah, go on. Trombone. Where's the trombone guy? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Get back in your unfeasibly small car.
So what we've got here is another interesting one from Richard Swiderski. The 60163A1 Tornado racing through Hertford Station in Cheshire.
Ooh, lovely job.
So, and just to show how up to date we are, we're catching up with the backlog here. This was done on the 24th of April. Let's go.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's very easy to get far, far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Engage has been around longer than people think. I think Lone Star in the, was it the 50s or the 60s?
Oh, wow.
And it was originally Triple O, from what I remember.
T-Gage, blinking and missed the entire network.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Keep off the track.
Yeah, get off my land.
No licking the
yeah,
walls.
keep back from the platform edge or you might get sucked off.
Hey!
So, here we go.
Look at the animation on those trees. That's amazing.
Right, hold on. Yeah. Can I borrow this,
Yeah.
Topsy? Thank you, thank you. Right.
No. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's going full whack.
Yeah.
Stop pressing me.
Yeah. You deserve to be pressed.
That is so cool. It's gone full whack there. Where's the rest of his train?
That's just the support coach, which is usually something like a BSK or a BSO, something like that, or a BFK, or I don't think
A BFG?
No.
Not bad for a kettle, says Kofi.
Them's fighting words. James Pett says Zoe needs a T-shirt saying, "Look at the animation on this model figure; it almost looks real."
That is really cool. I do like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want lamp going. That's interesting.
JL Railways says she's proper going. So yeah, they won't sell much ice cream going at that speed.
No.
But yeah, it's technically a light engine manoeuvre. But they always travel with their support coach. I presume could they have in the brake compartment of the coach, they'll have bits and pieces that they might need, like rudimentary tools and easy to swap in spare parts if necessary. But then also the rest of the coach, they'll have a support crew, and also I suppose it's somewhere to bivouac down.
I suppose so, yeah. Although you're behind a steam engine going really fast on the main line. Why would you sleep? You'd want to see it and experience it.
Brian
like
Perry
it.
says, wasn't the Lone Star metal a bit push along? I remember having a couple of bits. You know, I don't know, not something I ever had. Flymo Chen one says there's extra water in there too, about 4,000 gallons, or approximately 2 of our swimming pools. Boom! We've got a swimming pool. It's a coach full of biscuits. Yeah, no, because you basically have Gandalf whizzing along behind at high speed. Going, "Come back!
I want them!
Yeah. Built a T-gauge city, says Simon Train's Railway Showcase. Lost it in the carpet.
Easily done. Easily done.
Right, anyway, what have we got next? Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
So we've got, if I can just bring this up, I'm trying my best.
Are you? Well, you're
Going to the dogs, we have...
DJ K666 said it actually went down through Toaster on my way down to the Bluebird. Wasn't it? Was it not the... Was it not the weekend for Silverstone?
I don't know.
Or was that the week before or the week after? Oh right, yeah, make it
So
full
we've got a
screen.
message from Going to the Dogs.
Yeah.
Who says, please find attached a video created showing Dayport Class 59s along with their JHA hopper wagons.
Okay.
Sounds lovely. Let's have a look. Go for it.
Engage!
I can't tell. This is double O, yes?
Yeah, it's actually playing. Oh, yes, it is. It is. So here we are, moving Mendip Stone. Atreus Lux says, has anyone seen the painted samples of Ivor? Really looking forward to it. That's going to come out in our Rapido tour video. We do have
now
a Rapido tour video.
Rapido have put out a video showing off the sounds.
They have.
And they sound wonderful. We heard them
at the time
in person.
But
and it's like,
we weren't,
I need
they asked us not to put them in our video, even though we haven't put our video out yet, because they wanted to do that. I don't know how quickly they thought we were putting our video out.
Probably quicker than we have.
Yeah, but we, if anybody from Rapido is watching, we haven't forgotten about it.
We haven't. I'm actually editing it, and then we'll be sending it to you this week.
But we did promise Andy at Rapido that we'd send them it first, just to make sure that there's no super secret squirrel samples there which haven't been announced.
To be honest with you, I want to use this as a way of addressing some criticisms as well.
We did move a box. That just saying you left a box out. We did move it.
I want to say that we don't send things to people for editorial.
No.
They don't get to say that, oh, you can't say this, that and the other. But what they can say is, that's incorrect.
Or please don't
that's
show that because we
embargoed.
haven't announced it.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And that's fine.
That's what you do, because that way you're not hurting anyone's business.
And that way, basically, that means you're not a dick.
Yeah. But no one gets editorial control.
No.
No matter what people on
Silverstone
certain
was the
websites say.
following week.
Right.
I remember all the signs and stuff, and also I drive to Bedford a lot with my day job. So
This looks lovely. I love this layout. Oh, look at a little circular rockery bit.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
we saw the card buildings and figures and stuff. They are lovely.
It just looks so good.
I think the Ivory engine pack is going to be the must-have item of all time. I suspect they'll have to do another run simply because it'll be so popular.
Yes. This is really nice and bright and interesting.
In fact,
not like BR with it.
Yeah.
What colour do you want? Blue.
But what I will say, because I do know people from Rapido, you do watch. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. But make sure you order plenty of them. We don't want the eBay gougers making all the money. I think they're going to be very popular. But of course, Rapido already know that because these are amazing models.
I never watched Ivor the Engine when I was a kid. It wasn't my thing. But when I saw it in person, the amount of charm that's there is just incredible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I mean, I always
I love the
enjoy
colours
this
on this.
video.
I love the colours on this layout. It's just
Yeah.
it's just nice and happy. Rick Morley says, that's because you work for Rapido, isn't it, Jenny? She wishes. I think Jen would never leave if she worked for Rapido for one very particular reason.
There's
Their
that
little train
railway.
room has air conditioning. And that's all it is. Their railway room has air conditioning. She would never leave. If you put a kettle nearby and a fridge, she would be at home. You raced an RC car at Silverstone RC track. That is cool. That is very cool. Yeah, RG Models 86, I know what you mean. More of a Thomas fan as kid. I still have the Thomas the Tank Engine action game, and we are going to review that on Board Game Hammer.
Does it have the obese controller with bend over and take it action?
No, that's Larry the Locomotive.
Oh, of course, yes.
The Thomas the Tank Engine action game is actually quite interesting.
Huh?
It's basically Ludo, only it's Ludo without being crap. Because Ludo has a massive problem that it's just atrocious.
Can I just say...
It's all luck-based.
Ludo is the same as... Do you remember the game Frustration? Is that Ludo?
That is Ludo, yes.
Right, okay. Just so I know.
The only difference between Ludo and Frustration is the click to roll the dice function in the middle of it.
Right, okay.
Tom Marshall says, when you're bored of the game, feel free to send it to a collector. I would, but it took me 20 years to track down a proper working, fully there copy. I had it as a kid, lost it in a move, in a house move, and finally got it back. So no, I'm sorry, you can come and play it, but you can't have it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that for a live stream. We'll get a bunch of people.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Who would be our dream team?
Okay, let's think.
And not just remember, this is not when you're at school and picking the football team, and it's like, well, I have all my mates, even though they're crap at football. No, who would you have?
That never happened at my school, because if it had,
I never got to pick.
I wouldn't have been on the school team. I was on the school football team. I was in defence.
Yeah.
The only time we won a match was when I wasn't there.
I hated football.
So did I, but I was still in the team.
Yeah, Sarah Davis, it was Frustration. Right. Atreus Lux says, I'd like to give a shout out to his YouTube channel that's building aforementioned Ivor layout.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of yeah, absolutely, go ahead. Yeah, the Pop-O-Matic dice.
That's it. Yeah.
Simon Pitch says, old enough to remember Ivor when first on TV. Now going to inflict it on my grandson. Ivor packs on order. Excellent. Ben Davis says, not only Wish Work from Rapido is one of the top three. Wish Work from Rapido is one of the top 3 customer. Oh, are you? So you'll be one of the people who's been asking them about do they take kidneys. Yeah, it's like a lot of things get lost when you move and stuff.
Unfortunately, yes. Especially when you're a kid and your parents don't like some of the stuff that they got you for Christmas one year and it turned out to be very, very noisy.
Right.
And suddenly it doesn't arrive at the new house.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird that.
Yeah, it's funny that. If only I'd have thought of that, you wouldn't have had your blowing guy on a motorbike.
My Santa gets played every year. Santa Claus is coming to town, baby.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's particularly water resistant as well. No, Atreus Lux, links won't show up in the stream unless they're posted by one of the moderators. So you'll have to tell one of the moderators what the channel is. Otherwise, it's just an anti-spam feature. Otherwise, anybody could just post any link in there. Jeffrey Trenholm for Ivor Layout. So I think Flymo Chairman 1's just posted that link. So there we go. Thank you, Flymo Chairman 1. Right.
I'm just forwarding you an email. Let's Make Tracks would like to come on the show one time.
Yeah, we can sort that out.
So I'm sending a message to you.
To me, we'll just say yes. That's the easiest way of doing it. Just say yes.
I'm going to send it to you as a reminder.
Okay, yes.
So Let's Make Tracks. We've got your email. I'm sorry to say that I've just realised it's here. It came in on the 29th of June.
And I've been saying to you, did we actually have anybody else who wanted to come in?
I'm sorry to say, I didn't notice.
Nobody's emailed. I can't see anybody having emailed. Where's it go? I saw that though. Yeah, I've got one of those as well. Right.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm so sorry, Let's Make Tracks. We will get you on the show, dude. You remember Postman Pat? He was cool.
Michael Sarsfield, making tea from the boiler was a laugh. What I will say is don't make tea from the water that's in the boiler because boiler treatment doesn't taste very nice. But theoretically, you could boil the kettle by blasting. You'd have to have a metal kettle and you basically blast steam over it or something. I don't know.
We seem to have a TT120 theme tonight.
Oh, Anth Nil says, Jenny, can you say thanks to all the Monday Clubbers past the 500 sub mark? Boom!
Congratulations, dude. Well worth it.
How
well
many
done.
was it that you needed when you came on?
About 75.
Was it something like that? So, glad we could help.
Yeah.
And if you think we could help you as well, because we do want to get other YouTubers on, then drop Zoe a line. And maybe she'll eventually remember she's got the blooming email.
I didn't notice. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. We've got a message from Trevor's TT120 Trains saying that this is one of his little short videos of a diorama he made for the Pico Rail 200 competition. Rail 2000, my goodness.
Yeah.
We've gone back to ancient Greece.
Yeah. RG Models 86, yes, a Steam Loco smokebox makes a great oven for baking potatoes. So does a traction engine. Ask me how I know.
So here we go. Let's have a look at this.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's a Dutch barn, basically.
I like how he's done the straw, the hay bales.
Is that tooting? Tiddyton. There we go. Yeah.
All right. This is
Nice.
interesting.
Yeah.
I like the water tower. Yes.
Ah.
This
Oh,
is
the wee
cool.
grey Fergie. I like your apple blossom. Sorry, cherry blossom tree.
Those are brilliantly
Nice.
done. There's a fantastic.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I like your
them.
point levers as well.
I'm liking this a lot.
Yeah.
It looks very, very nice.
So there's a lot going on. Great use of the back scene there, the photographic back scene, to give a nice sense of extra depth.
Yeah.
Is this in like a box file? So it's quite a small layout, but there's a lot going on.
I'm going to assume it's on something like one of those.
The scale model scenery baseboards.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
So-
is really nice. Oh, and there comes the toot.
Gary Lewis, I know because I've done it.
Toot toot.
Toot.
This is very cool.
Trevor's TT Trains, great channel. Absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely got some skill here. This is nice.
Got lead skills.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Thank you so much for that.
Oh, apparently he's done it for the Pico Challenge.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
well.
what I said. Were you listening to me?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't listening. Quite clearly, I was away with the fairies. Or as we have to call them now, the gays.
Away with the Christmas lights.
Away with the gays.
Away
I can
with
say that
the
because I
gay
am one of
boys.
them. Yes, right.
Okay, we might get through them to the more recent stuff now.
Trevor TT's Train says it's the one that Pico send out. Right.
Ah.
With you. Yes, yeah, it's proved to be a very popular competition. In case anybody asks, I've not actually done that. Very, very
Not
busy.
involved?
It's very, very busy. Yeah, Rick Morley for the Pico Challenge. Just haven't had time.
So what we got now is a message from Sarah Davis saying, on me travels again, got caught, I have to say it like that, got caught in a level crossing at Whittlesea in Peterborough. Watched Freightliner 66569 running through Whittlesea in Peterborough train station. It's the Freightliner 66569. Let's have a look. So here we go. If I can grab that button and press that and click that and crank that and twist that and press the button there.
Push the knobs and pull the levers and stuff
Thank
like
you. Here we go.
that. Oh. So still got the old gates as well. You don't often see that. Normally
No, you don't, do you?
Normally they've changed to automatic barriers,
Yeah.
losing a little bit of the charm. But that's nice to see. The original crossing gate there. I wonder how long they'll last for.
Now,
You can
there's
always
some inspiration for a bit of weathering.
yeah. Look at the rust on some of those containers.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So really, really long. You don't quite appreciate just how long some of these trains are.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoa, ooh, there we are.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So
Wow, look at that track work, says Anthony. Everyone's saying it. Richard Gruder says it looks real. It does.
Well, what account being real? So there we are. Tom Marshall, Bugle Scaly Station says Mr. Maersk must be a millionaire by now. I think he was a millionaire a long time ago. I don't know whether it is a Mr. Maersk or whether Maersk is like Dutch or something, or are they Scandinavian? I'm not sure, but yeah. Ham Shackleton said Maersk boxes always seem to be well battered. I think, to be honest, they're just well travelled. Maybe Maersk are just very good at getting their boxes back and reusing them.
I think that's
Are we up to date?
I think that's one from everyone, so I'm going to hold off for the rest.
But we've still got like 18 minutes.
Okay, so let's do a
Danish.
few more.
Russell Benson, they're Danish.
Like the bacon.
Yeah. Maersk box. Oh, sorry, I've already read that.
Okay, we've got a video here from Richard Swiderski at the Model Rail Crew exhibition. This should be interesting.
Oh yeah. I think Andy Sawyer went to this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to hold off.
Yeah. Do you want to hit the skip button before it
Yeah,
stops? you
okay.
Yes.
You can see I'm doing stuff, Jen.
I
Why
can
do you
see.
jump in like that? Come
I
on.
can see. You just don't.
Come on.
Okay. I remember the tea lady at work, says Peter Joyce. She had a right good selection of rich tea biscuits. And 57305 Northern Princess says Maersk has
Why is this
15 Pride containers.
That was weird.
You accidentally
Is it?
paused it.
Yeah, it is actually running. Right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. We're having a little technical trouble.
Oh, nice venue.
Yeah. it
With a
looks-
carpeted floor. Can I just say, carpeted floor
carpeted
makes all
floor
the difference.
is lovely.
Yeah, it does make all the difference. And if you're an exhibitor or even a retailer, take a bit of carpet to stand on. Again, makes all the difference. Or, I did see them actually in Holford's.
Oh, double O.
20 quid, you'll get a big load of the foam mats that tessellate together. Tessellate, great
Yeah.
word, write it down, we should use it more often. And standing on that makes a massive difference. You won't have the horrible achy, swollen ankles at the end
Oh, here's
of the
Upton.
day.
We've seen Upton. We've seen it at various shows, haven't we?
Yeah, we may well have. I like the lights going and the windows behind. Look at them, they're going on and off. That's
Some lovely
Nice
railways
touch.
out there.
Mm.
Oh, I like the
Copenhagen
flowers.
Club does excellent food as well, says Simon Train's Mother Railway.
Carpeting is just, like, these are people that know what the people exhibiting there need.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like that.
I mean, we were on carpet at the Bluebell Railway. We were quite lucky because we were up in the...
Yeah, and it made all the difference.
Yeah, also, I think what made an even bigger difference was the air conditioning.
Bucknell Lane. Have we seen this one? No, I don't think I have.
Oh, I like this.
Very nice, isn't it?
Yeah. With the disused railway viaduct. That's a very
Yeah.
interesting a touch on there.
It's a nice feature piece.
Yeah. Great weather.
Venue, second year, small but good, and Sawyers were there. Excellent.
Yeah. It's Sawyer, not Sawyers. You had a go at me for that, so I thought I'd have a go back.
Thank you, Jan. I love you too.
Yeah, that's right. This is nice. There's a lot going on. Really like the
Yeah,
ballasting.
this is
Oh,
very
look at that.
cool.
Replacing the rail. That was really nice touch. Proper
Teddy
filthy, that one.
bear!
Yeah. Oh, these are nice. Very Cornish there with the disused tin mine pumping engine.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
This is a model rail crew. Or is that their... Oh, is that their club layout?
Is this the one that's the model rail YouTuber group or something?
Don't know.
Penzance.
So it does look lovely.
Oh, I like is that the Budleia? You see the purple bushes? That's nicely done.
That is very nice.
I actually had to go quite, seemed to turn out well. I'm Tatus new with making gorse. I think I used a similar technique, but I used the sprinkles of yellow to make gorse.
This looks
rather than the
absolutely
purple
lovely.
for Budleia. But that is nice. Oh, rhododendra. They could be rhododendra. So Abbotsford. I have seen this one before. Another great layout. These are all great layouts. This looks to
this
have
is
been
still
a good
double O, isn't it?
I'm
not getting confused.
I'm going to say...
Actually, I think it's N gauge.
Yes.
Oh, this is the type of thing I love. Like, the railway's there, but the focal point becomes the life of the city around it. I love stuff like that.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
Oh,
that is fantastic.
Very much like that. That is nice.
And it's all in theme. Look at the horse and cart in the background.
Nice.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Oldie worldy is really good.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, this is fun. YouTubers, I believe there was a YouTubers meetup. Yes. The room in the Bluebell used to be a cafeteria where they did excellent food and amazing cheesecake back in the day.
This is so cool.
Oh, it's like the very own San Spirel, is that? Oh my word! It's like the Rain Hill thing. Colour me a very, very intrigued shade of impressed.
How appropriate
There's
for this year.
there's the lion.
This is absolutely lovely.
This is nice. Oh, I'm actually really impressed with these.
I do love the way that works.
Because I had been wondering, would people start to build Era 1 layouts? And here we are.
Yeah. I love the way Locomotion runs. It's like a horse galloping on top of the thing.
Oh, Peter Jackson Chile says that
Love
layout
it.
won first prize, I think.
Oh, that well
Deserved.
deserved. Well deserved.
Nice there. The old Ruston.
It's an
And
interesting,
the
interesting looking background.
And,
you see.
yeah, because look, it's like sort of a nighttime layout. It's
just
not
that,
something you
but-
normally see modelled.
If it pans up again, there you can see it in the top right.
What, the smoke?
The smoke painted on the back scene.
Yeah, very smoggy.
Yeah.
It gives it that vibe.
This is Enwin's
doesn't it?
layout. Cool.
Oh, this is great. Oh, Enwin's 3D.
Really nicely
Oh,
done.
it's done a great job.
I like
Oh, yeah, it's one of his fireless locos. I've got one in
That
the
is
scrapyard
cool.
over there.
that is cool. I like it.
Yeah,
This is really nice.
excellent. Oh,
I'm
wow.
going to jump it on a little bit because there's not a huge amount of time left.
Oh,
No.
Man down, man down.
Thank you so much for sending that in, Richard. That was wonderful. It really was.
Oh, there we go. So, thank you so much for
Full
that.
video is, of course, in the chat. I've linked it already.
Absolutely.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Right, we've got 10 minutes left. So before we do our roundup and talk about the topic,
Should we have a word from our sponsor?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
So, just having a word from our sponsor. The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So there we are. Oh, just scroll it back. Billy's replacement speakers is apparently in.
I don't see him.
Where did he post? We need Hanning's Rest Model Railways. Great to see you there.
Stephen Cameron here has mentioned that he once heard locomotion described as a beam engine going for a walk.
That's a fairly good description.
I love the way it looks on the top of it. It looks like a horse galloping. It's so nice.
So, a big hello to Billy's replacement speakers, or should we say Billy's replacement speakers? So there we are, yeah.
And once again, thank you so much to TMC, the Model Centre, for sponsoring the show and helping us keep going.
Yeah, it helps keep the lights on. So settle down there. Gandalf, get your hand away from the light switch. Harrix has got to go. See you next week off to Chatham Historic Dockyard on Saturday for the Chatham Model Railway Exhibition. Yeah, that's another one. I'd love to get down there at some point. Again,
we've got
the side of the country.
We've got to book in advance and plan things. That's our problem. We can do this stuff, but we need like a run-up. So, Jen, as our final thoughts, what's interesting in the news this week that has really struck you?
I really like the Bob Symes figure from Buggle Skelly Station.
That is lovely, yeah,
we shared links to that earlier on, and definitely want to get Bob Symes, obviously an icon of our hobby.
Absolutely,
and it's great to see him immortalised in miniature. 2 different poses available. Also tomorrow at midday, there's an announcement from Sonic Models, an exclusive for Rails of Sheffield. Ooh. I opined that it might be the Z-Class. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm going to say my guess is Z-Class. If I'm right, then everybody needs to tickle the like button. Railway Rob very kindly has given $4.99 on the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, missed the shows a bit recently. Hope to catch up. Hope you're both well. Thank you so much, and thank you for your generosity. Billy's replacement speaker says, "Did someone call?"
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. He's got a logo that says "W loud."
Yeah. Well, we should add a Billy's replacement speaker emoticon into the membership options.
Yes.
But also, don't forget the new Monday Club badges are launched.
This one here.
Oh, yes. Okay. It looks like we already have one. So
Jenny doesn't pay attention.
No, I don't. So the new Monday Club badges will be available to buy in person from Saturday at the Settle Model Rail Festival. We'll be there. It's a full-on weekend. It's a free show. It doesn't cost you anything to get in. There is catering. You do have to pay for that, it must be said.
Well, of course you do.
Peter Jackson Sheila here says, any news on the new wagon chain? No. If anybody from Oxford Rail is watching, please. I've been chasing for months, so
I think there might not be one at this rate.
Well, no, I've also talked with Rapido about hopefully doing an 009 one. So again, still early days, but for now, take a break from buying Monday Club Wagon, save your pennies, buy a Monday Club badge instead. The maroon ones will only be available through the website until probably midnight on Sunday. The new colour will be available in person from Saturday, only at the Settle Model Rail Festival. There are, of course, 3 retailers present. Ellis Clark Trains, TMC and Rails of Sheffield, all 3 of whom offer in-person discounts with your Monday Club badge. But if you really want a maroon one, it's basically last few days chance to get one. So get your orders in. And I won't reveal the new colour. It'll be a nice little surprise for people on Saturday, but it will go live on the website from Monday.
Okay, guys,
And-
before Jen jumps in with anything else, I need to say one thing. We are aware that the sound is probably out of sync now with the video. Windows has decided that, despite the fact that we turned the computer on at about 12 this morning in order to get the updates done, there is another one. And it's trying to slow the system down now.
Yes. Peter Jackson, Sheila Heath, no, DCC Concepts don't offer Monday Club discounts, although you can get the Monday Club discount on DCC Concepts products by buying them from a participating retailer. So you could,
Such as TMC.
TMC, Rails of Sheffield, I think Ellis Clark Trains also stock them. So
Most of whom will be, well, not most, because you're partnered with a lot these days. They've jumped in on the scheme, and it's lovely to see. And
there's
thank
a
you so
full
much.
list on the
But
website.
a fair amount of them will be at Smurf.
Yes. So there we go. Anyway, so after the stream, Gamehammer Classic Gaming Monday Club All Request Live, what will you be kicking us off with? And of course, anybody in the stream, you will be given a prompt at the end to move on over and have your live streaming fun continue. But what can they expect from you?
Well, it is the request night, so whatever you request, basically. But Andy Fry's Junction, or also known as Sawyer Models, has requested something gory. So we're probably going to play something that has...
What, like Lollipop Chainsaw or something?
I don't have Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, but you do have. What's that Wii get? Oh, you'd have to put batteries in a Wiimote somewhere.
I'd sort something out. What we've got is a very interesting set of options, like Mortal Kombat or perhaps Jaws. There's a Jaws game on there.
What's the one where you're basically like pushing people through jet engines?
Mad World.
Mad World, that was
Mad
it.
World is
World.
ridiculous. But I've also had a request for The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. So, a bit of a varied night, but that's what happens on Anything Request Monday. But
Yeah.
Jen, as a final thing,
Yes.
any more news?
That's all I can think of.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
So,
There may be news.
as a final thing, what would be your one top tip for modelling in the heat?
Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. And also be careful if you're doing things like painting or gluing indoors. The hot weather will make the fumes evaporate faster. Make sure it is well ventilated.
Absolutely.
JL Railways, thank you so much for
thank
your
you.
generosity. £4.99 on the super chat. Thank you so much. Says Jen, just asking, if I send the money over, would it be okay to get 2 badges sent down? The new ones, is that, or the old one?
They'll be the new ones.
Well, yeah, they'll go live on the website from
This isn't.
Monday.
I want to make it.
These aren't exclusive to the show. These will become the current thing. Oh, thank you so much. Andrew Bettis very, very kindly donated $1.99 on the super chat. Thank you so
Guys,
much
thank
for your
you so
generosity.
much. Thank you so much.
Says, thanks for a greatest night hit as always. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. The new ones, you'll be able to order them online from probably Monday. We will let you know on next Monday's Monday Club. Don't worry about it. You won't miss out.
Yeah, they're not exclusive to this event.
No.
It's just this is the first time that they'll
And
be available.
I'll tell you now, in utmost truth and honesty, that they're not going to sell out at the event. No other Monday Club badge is sold out in a single weekend. I do not see.
We almost sold one bag of them at Getz one time, but they always come in 2 bags. So
Yeah.
we never got close.
Yeah, I think we sold I think we launched them that weekend.
Yeah.
And between that and the internet orders, we sold over half.
Yeah.
But we still didn't sell out.
We've
So look,
never sold
I
out.
wouldn't worry too much, but we will make sure there are at least 2. If like 1,000 people turn up, or Monday Club badge, please, then we will keep 2 back for you. Don't you worry yourself.
I'll swallow them, don't worry.
Yeah. So anyway, just got time for me to say thank you so much for joining us. It's been an honour to spend our Monday night with you guys. And until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, and the Cupboard Monkey, Gandalf, Topsy, Gronksy, and the Tumble of Clowns saying thanks for watching. Take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.
The train now departing is the 9 o'clock service to Boxer and File today. Let's go there. Stopping at Millith Tatis, Tatis Newith, Millith Tatis Newith. Bolton Trinity Road, Arul Street Yard, an unnamed layout that Jenny said had a name, and it turned out it didn't have a name. Eindhoven, Pittsburgh, somehow, Butts farting, all change in 3 cocks for Lord Hereford's knob.
Easy.
Boxton on file, no, that's where we're going. Boxton Junction, Hookerton on the Hill, probably a few other places, and then on to Boxton on file. Then it's the 9 o'clock service to Boxton on file. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night. You go up to the loft today, you're in for a big surprise. Whoop, whoop. You go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. Whoop, whoop. Because every train
What is this garbage?
was gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Monday Club for everyone.
I'm sorry, I haven't found a mute button yet. I have been trying.
Yeah, I was trying to do something new and hip. Being all down with the kids, you know?
Yeah, but instead, you tried to bust a move, instead you just bust a hip.
Yeah.
You weren't hip, you bust a hip.
Yeah, I was trying to do some hip hop, but now I need a hip hop.
Yes, you do. Right, anyway, take your garbage downstairs.
Yeah, I was trying to do hip hop down at the chip shop.
What are you like?
I am like you, but less coordinated.
Yes, something like that.
There we go, set up the game hammer. Game hammer, hammering the games. Oh dear, my goodness. I'm getting too old to be climbing up and down these stairs. I'm not old, I'm retro, what am I saying? Okay.
Yes, JL Railways. I've got, I think I've got 5 37s. They soon stack up there, it must be said. Got far too much stuff. Actually, no. Railway modelers never have too much stuff. We always have one less model than we need. We needs it. Get the mouse of ultimate power. Come back on, you strange camera. There we go. They're not all BR blue. In fact, only 2 of them are tops blue. I've also got a lovely green one, and I've also got regional railways and intercity. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'll lose track of what I've got. Yes, Flymo Chairman 1. So we've just had word that Gamehammer Classic Gaming is ready for your attention. So just got time for me to say thank you so much for watching. It's always great to have your company. The steam locomotive that you can hear with the really quite wonderful injector sound, it's actually the buck jumper, the J69 from the Cura scale. But watch out for the full video on that coming on Friday, and find out whether it really is worth the money. So until then, you guys take great care of yourself. I'm going to hand you over to Game Hammer Classic Gaming. Take care. Bye for now.